Greetings and welcome to another edition of The Great Goddess. Praise be to Goddess. Praise be to Goddess. Well, here it is another Wednesday, and today we have for you Father's Day 2016. Now, I just wanted to take a moment to mention the victims of the Orlando shooting, and our thoughts and prayers are with them and how much we care about them. We love gay people. We love gay people. And so goddess worshippers love gay people, and we do not condone violence in any way. We abhor violence. And so this tragedy in Orlando has deeply affected us all. And I just wanted to say how sorry I am to the people in Orlando that got killed, and the people in Orlando who got wounded, and the people that lost friends and family. I'm really sorry for what happened to you all, and I'm deeply moved. I feel terrible. I feel bad for you, and I just wanted to say that we do not condone violence in any way. We do not condone violence. We abhor violence. So that is that, where we do not condone violence. And so this is Father's Day coming up this next Sunday, and every year on Father's Day, we take out a day of contemplation. And Father's Day is a day for goddess worshippers to contemplate, especially the male goddess worshippers. The male goddess worshippers can have a private retreat where they go together to contemplate together in the presence of other men who worship goddess. They go together to contemplate the injustices visited upon women in this world, and how Father's Day is a mixed blessing for so many people, and how so many people don't celebrate Father's Day because they have bad fathers. This is a good time to contemplate the abuses that have taken place, both women and men. Both women and men have been abusers, and both women and men have been abused. And Father's Day is not a happy time for a lot of people. It's not a happy time for me. My own father was abusive, and so it's not a happy time, and it's a time to contemplate what it means to be a father and what it means to be a better man. And this is a good time for that type of contemplation because it's Father's Day. And so it's a good time to contemplate being a better man or a better woman, and to contemplate the abuses that have taken place in our world. And I always recommend this on Father's Day, because Father's Day is supposed to be a celebration of a good father, right? It's supposed to be celebrating a nice dad, a good dad, a happy dad that's always good. Well, it doesn't work out that way in real life, and some people haven't been necessarily abused by their fathers, but they've been rejected by their fathers. And so Father's Day isn't a happy time for them either. And some are estranged from their fathers, and some just don't know their fathers. So Mother's Day can also be an unhappy time for women who have been estranged from their mothers, or who have bad mothers. So it's a good time to contemplate these things, and to contemplate being a better person, and what does it mean to be a father? What does it mean to be a father, and what does it mean to be a better man and a better father? Well, we've got certain father figures in our lives, and maybe they're better than our own fathers were, and maybe they can serve as a template or a role model for a good father. But besides that, besides the role models in our lives that can serve to show us what a better man would look like and what a better father would be like, beyond that, there isn't much there that for people with bad fathers to follow. And I can only recommend that you look to someone you admire greatly. Think of someone you admire greatly, like Gandhi or Martin Luther King Jr. or I don't know, Muhammad Ali. Somebody. It just has to be somebody that you admire a lot and that you care a lot about, and it's a male figure that's kind and good and does the right thing and doesn't back down from confronting evil, and is the epitome of what you would want to be, what you would like most to be, and take that person and keep them in mind through this whole holiday season, through this holiday of Father's Day. Keep them in mind and think about them, and think about them as a father figure to you. Think of them as being like your own father or your own dad, and then you won't feel so bad. Then you won't feel so bad on Father's Day when there's a lot of people, an awful lot of people. I'm not saying all of you. Some of you may have had great dads. Some of you may have had the best dad in the world. World's best dad mug. Q World's best dad mug. So, but those of you who haven't had the best dad in the world can contemplate what it means to be a better man and what it means to be a father on Father's Day. And it's the same thing as a mother, only a male. So it's a male mom, so to speak. A male mom, a person who's nurturing and caring and protects you. He's supposed to be a protector. The father is supposed to be the protector of the family. So just remember that fathers stand up for the rights of others. Fathers stand up for their sons. Fathers accept their children no matter what. That's a father, and that's a real dad, not a false dad like the dad you may have been born with. That's what being a real father means. So contemplate that this Father's Day, and also contemplate the abuses that have happened against women and girls and boys, and how fathers that have been abusive have denigrated themselves, and they're not real fathers. They're not fathers anymore. They're abusers. So they've gone from being fathers to being abusers. So they're not fathers anymore. They're not fathers. That guy that killed the 50 people in the Orlando nightclub, the Pulse, he's no real father. He's not a real father because he's abusive, and he even abused his ex-wife, so he's no good. It's men like that make us think that we can't find real father figures, but we can. We can find real father figures, and in fact, we should look for the good. We should look for good father figures, role models that we can emulate. But this should be a time of mourning for those who do not have good fathers in their lives. It should be a time of mourning and of contemplation and retrospection for what it means to be a better person and what it means to be a better mother or father in this world. And so this Father's Day, just contemplate the good and acknowledge the bad, contemplate the good, and take care of yourself, and don't let yourself get too depressed. Try to keep company with others who will make you strong. I'm Sarah Jane Althawolf, signing off. Have a great week and take care.